Hi everyone, my name is Ziwen and I'm a fourth-year communication student at the University of Ottawa. I'm from China. I came into Canada on the first day of 2022 and it's almost been 2 years. I grew up in a southern city in China, which is famous for its spicy fried beef noodles. I live in Ottawa right now, the capital of Canada, and a beautiful city with a slow pace of living. In this popular culture course, the first thing I learned was what popular culture is. Dr. Strangelove said popular culture is things we like. I really like this definition. It's brief but easy to understand. Because of this straightforward definition, I found out many popular cultures of mine, but I have not noticed them before. When I was doing my weekly field reports, I found two more popular cultures of mine: collecting toys and freezer magnets. When I was seeking objects to create sculptures, I found out I collected many toys from Jellycat. Some of them were bought many years ago, and some of them were just bought a few months ago. And also, I like collecting freezer magnets wherever I travel. I love collecting freezer magnets that represents characteristics of local culture. I knew collecting Jellycat toys and freezer magnets were my hobbies, but I didn't know that they could also be my popular cultures. In this course, Dr. Strangelove also discussed sex in popular culture, including differences between males and females in advertisements that try to depict romantic relationships, the necessity of nudity of teenager actors in TV shows, and how people can be educated about sex by popular culture. After discussing and self-reflecting on questions from field reports, I found myself is not knowledgeable about sex, since sex education in my country is not very common and open. In TV shows and in films, the description of sex is also implicit and connotative. There is no rating system exists to judge if a movie or a TV drama is suitable for children, so filmmakers have come up with different means of artistic expression to describe sex. For example, using symbols like slow flowing water, milk, suddenly blooming flowers, and etc. Sex education is not widely available in my country, and the circumstance of talking about sex is implicit and indirect. The connotation about sex in films can protect children from pornographic pictures. However, the disadvantage of doing so is the ignorance of the demands from adults and the intensification of shameful feelings about talking sex among youngsters. Moreover, in almost every field report, Dr. Strangelove asked us to record our dreams and our relationships with our popular cultures. He also taught us how to code our dreams and analyze the patterns and anomalies. I noticed that the feelings in my dreams tend to be negative, and my home is the most frequent occasion that trigger my feelings. Scared, upset, and nervous are the top three negative feelings that appeared in my dreams. Regarding the positive feelings, excited, relaxed, and relieved are the three that I had most frequently in my dreams, which shows that my mental condition in dreams is usually unstable and chaotic. Moreover, for the people that I have feelings relate to, my friends appeared in the chart the most continually. However, an anomaly I recognize here is none of the feelings relate to my parents. I think the possible reason could be that I no longer depend on my parents as much as before, but I'm closer to my friends instead. In short, I can learn my inner knowing and some unconscious thoughts from analyzing my dreams. Lastly, as a university student who has immersed myself in the digital media world since I had a phone, I do not remember the last time I paid attention to advertisements posted on the streets. In field reports, Dr. Strangelove asked us to photograph posters on telegraph poles. It is meaningful and interesting for me to observe physical posters on the streets, which reminds me that many people nowadays don't have access to the internet, and physical posters still play a role in advertising today. I think Dr. Strangelove's courses can be divided into two parts. One is his lectures, which is the time that students take inputs and obtain knowledge. The other is field reports, in which students start thinking, reflecting, and outputting their ideas. Dr. Strangelove's courses have a high degree of freedom compared to other university courses, and Dr. Strangelove respects students' thoughts and choices. In most of my other university courses, I studied scholars' ideas, wrote around their theories, and was tested on my understandings of others. In Dr. Strangelove's courses, I was asked to learn about myself and my popular culture. It is a self-exploring journey in which I felt education could not just add thoughts to my mind, but also help me understand myself more completely.